We're live.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in. Welcome to the first episode of Backroom Banter. I am your host, Nick, and this is my co-host, Evan. Evan, how we doing today?
Man, I'm doing phenomenal. I'm also really blessed.
All right, Evan, if you want to go over what we'll be covering here and what we're getting into, and yeah, kick us off.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. So pretty much any big sports, man. College football, college basketball, NBA, NFL. Just the usual, especially baseball. Um, we're gonna pick probably one good day out of the week where me and you can get our schedules together, and we're right now this is just the basics. Just making a little video, and then eventually we're gonna start live streaming, doing bets, and so on and so on. So it's gonna build
Love
from
it,
here on
love it.
out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just two guys here shooting the shit like the rest of you guys. We have our opinions. We want to share our opinions, and yeah, who doesn't love talking about sports?
Yeah, in the back room. Come on.
In the
Yeah,
backroom banter. Gonna love it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Alrighty, well, why don't we just jump right in? We'll start in the NFL. It has been a crazy day in the
Oh
NFL.
yes.
Trade deadline was today. There's been moves everywhere. You can kind of pick one, and we'll start wherever. There's that many.
Yeah, literally. So we got, for example, I mean, the Cowboys. The Cowboys traded a 2026 second round pick and a 2027 first round pick and a defensive tackle, Mozzie Smith, for Quinnen Williams. So I mean, I gotta
Stud.
be. Go ahead.
He's a stud.
Oh yeah, stud. Yeah, for sure. Quinnen Williams only got one sack on the season. Only one sack on the season. Doesn't got many tackles for loss either, but not a bad season though. So far, not a bad season. Um, Other than that, we have Colts. Colts received Sauce Gardner for 2026-2027 first round pick. Same with him. He's got no interceptions on the season, but he has a lot of deflections. A lot of deflections for the season. So, um,
Yeah, so right off the bat, we're kind of noticing a trend. The Jets are just selling.
yep.
They're all in selling.
Yes, they are.
Kind of
Yeah.
wild. I think they're getting rid of two generational talents early in their career. I mean, Quentin Williams has been in the league a little while, but Sauce and Quentin in the same day, I mean, they're loading up on first round draft picks. I believe they have 5 first round draft picks now.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a lot of. Oh my God, they're repeating the process. I mean, what they're in that same boat. What 5 years ago, where they got these guys in the first place. I mean, that's crazy. Um, and
Yeah,
how
they're
about?
going all in.
Go ahead. Sorry.
They're going all in on the draft and rebuild. It's full sell. Rumor has it they're talking about moving Garrett Wilson.
Oh gee, I didn't
I
even know
mean,
that. I didn't even know that.
this,
That's crazy.
this could be a full fire sale in New York.
That's wild. I mean, even me and you were talking about this a little bit earlier. I mean, how about Jerry Jones? What is he doing? Getting rid of Micah Parsons for Quinnen Williams? Is it really just because Micah Parsons wanted to leave? Is that really all
The
it
one
was?
The one area that I will say that I think Quentin will help in that Micah couldn't is the run game. Micah wanted to rush the passer, and that's it. He could not play the run game. Quentin Williams is a big D tackle. He'll be fitting perfect up front. The real question is that secondary. The Dallas secondary is bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Bad. Diggs is still out. He's on IR. They're probably going to move on from him. I'm thinking they're hoping Quentin Williams can speed up the pass rush a little bit and give the secondary a little less time to have to cover.
Yeah. One of the biggest things with Quinnen Williams is he has three forced fumbles. That's a career high already, and we're only halfway through the season. Not even
Wow.
halfway.
Wow.
Um, so three forced fumbles. So yeah, he's a big defensive piece. Sauce Gardner, a lot of deflections so far in the season, but overall, nothing's going too crazy for him. Zero interceptions. Then Seattle receives Rashid for 2026 fourth and fifth round pick. He had one good game this season. What was it? He had one big game against the Giants where he had like 112 yards, but other than that, it's kind of really quiet. I mean,
Yeah, it kind of shows after Seattle had that big night against Washington, they're going all in. They think they got a real chance to win this year.
yeah. Yeah, I'd have to say so too. A lot of injuries for them. Rams and 49ers, man, it's a rematch after a heartbreaking loss they had last matchup, probably about 3 weeks ago. Matthew Stafford, absolutely being one of the best quarterbacks in the fourth, as long as, with Tom Brady. Uh, Drug them all the way down to the 1 yard line on the 49ers 1 yard line, fumbled at the 1 yard line, blew the whole game. They came down and won by a field goal. So this is a redemption game for them. Um, other than that, we got
I don't
Eagles.
know what they've been giving Matt Stafford lately, but keep giving it to him. He comes into the year with all this speculation. Is his back hurt? What's going on with his back? I tell you what, he might be my MVP favorite right now. You take him off that team, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Stafford has been balling.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Matter of fact, in the back room, I was telling you, I was like, dude, that's my MVP favorite so far. I got to be honest. I've been telling everybody
It
this.
is.
Um,
You're a Lions guy. That's your guy.
yeah, yeah. I think that's the big reason why I like the Rams so much. The Lions and the Rams, dude. Without Matthew
He's
Stafford,
an easy guy to root for.
yeah, and not just that. Like when you give this guy even one weapon, a superstar weapon, like he clearly gets the job done. Like Cooper Cup had almost breaking the yards record and then winning the Super Bowl. And now you got Devonte Adams, and now you also got uh what's his name? I forgot his name.
Puka Nakua, baby.
Yeah, I was getting the first name last name mixed up. Puka Nakua, yeah, phenomenal. But next Eagles
Easily,
Packers.
easily one of the best receivers in the league. Easily.
Yeah, yeah, easily. And Devonte Adams is kind of having like a bounce back year. Um,
Looks like prime Devontae in Green Bay.
yeah, yeah, really though, for real. Um, Uh, Next game we got Eagles Packers. It's gonna be a statement game, obviously. Packers are kind of, they're really fighting to get up there in their division, of course. Then we got the Eagles obviously on top. So if the Packers come out beat the Eagles, it's a really big statement game for the Packers. Um, Mike,
Well, unfortunately for the Pack and the Green Bay Nation, the Eagles are coming off of a bye. This team is hungry. They've made moves during the bye week. They made moves during the trade deadline. They are going all in on the repeat.
mm-hmm,
They are locked.
yeah. Um, Yeah, I really look forward to him. O line, I got to be honest, O line for the Eagles, not like they're still really good, not as good. I got to be honest, but it's really making Jalen Hurts, really show his arm. I'm not a big Jalen Hurts arm guy. I don't. Maybe
Me
he's got a
neither.
maybe he's got a deep ball, but that's it. Like
Sometimes, yeah,
I'm not a fan of a running back quarterback. Like I don't like that. Um, he's not like a Lamar Jackson. He's too slow. I mean,
no.
he's just a big running back type of guy. But
He's a downhill guy, not side to side.
yeah, exactly. I agree with you there for sure. But yeah. So if the Packers win, man, that would be a big statement game for them, and in being in the division. And then, man, I'm a Lions guy, man. I mean, the Lions, they need a bounce back win against the Commanders. The Commanders are down, Jaden Daniels. Um,
Unfortunate. Rumor has he's out for the year.
yep, yep, for sure. And Marshawn Lattimore tore his ACL, dude.
You know the craziest thing about the Jaden Daniels injury?
What?
Same injury as last year, same yard line, same team.
Wait, are you being serious, dog?
Last year, hurt against the Seattle Seahawks on, I believe, about the 4 yard line. Same thing as the other night. Same team, same spot on the field.
I did not know that, dog. Dude, I didn't
Little
know that.
weird.
That is weird, dude.
Little weird.
That is weird. Is it the same arm?
I'm not too sure. That's on me for not being educated enough.
No, no, no. No, that'd be, hey, yo, if it was the same arm, it was meant to happen. Yo, that's wild, dude. That's wild. But being down, being down him and Marshawn Lattimore, Marshawn Lattimore tore his
Oh,
ACL. Like that's a
might be tough for him at this age to come back from that. He might be done.
Yeah, 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 for real, man. I don't know. It could be the end of it. into him for
As a
sure.
Bucks fan, he haunted me for a long time. Him and Mike Evans have had some of the greatest battles I've seen. That they've given me a lot of fun Sundays.
Yeah, he's a real gritty dude, man. Real gritty dude. Um, but yeah, then we have Steelers Chargers. It'll be a fight to the death. They're around the same record. They're saying,
That to me might be the most intriguing game of the week,
yeah,
just because both teams it's kind of up there. Are they going to make the playoff? Are they going to be a real contender, or are they pretenders? We'll
yeah,
find out this week. Steelers looked real good last week against Indianapolis. They had a bigger lead. They kind of blew it late, but that was a big win for them. That was a statement win. And if they can go on the road to LA and beat Justin Herbert, that would be a big statement win for them. And that would put them right in the running for one of the teams that are in contention.
yeah. No, I agree with you for sure there. But I think it's crazy. But people are saying Aaron Rodgers is not having that good of a season. I'm like,
Looks good to me.
yeah, I'm about to say, dude, I think it looks amazing, dude. My whole thing is, have you watched a Steelers game? If you're saying this, dude, the man has a beautiful arm, dude. It's gonna be a great season for him.
DK fit right in there. No
Yep.
problems at all. That D line finally got after it last week. They had been a little suspect, but they seem like they're coming in. And if you've ever watched football in the last 20 years, if the Steelers get a good defense going, look out.
Oh yeah. Yep. I read some about how I've read somehow Mike Tomlin they've ran the same defense the entire time he's been there, and I was blown away by that. But it makes sense. They've always had a phenomenal defense. Always.
They have. If
Yeah.
it works, it works.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, Jalen Warren has been balling.
Yeah. Yeah. He has been balling. He
Kenneth
has.
Gainwell's been stepping in. That yeah, Steelers looking good, man. I mean, NFC North is kind of wide open still.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, for sure. A lot of injuries though this week, man. AJ Brown will be back for the Eagles game. Jane Daniels obviously out. Lattimore obviously out. Uh, Aaron Jones, he's not going to be there for the Packers game. AC joint sprain. C.J. Stroud still up in the air. What'd you say?
Tucker Kraft tore his ACL.
Oh yeah, man, that's tough. And C.J. Stroud with a concussion. So yeah. Um, That's gonna be tough. But you want to add anything else on the NFL side or anything on top of your head?
A little selfish here, and I'll talk about my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I tell you what, it would be great to get Bucky Irving back this week. He's been out for a little while. We had the bye last week. We got the Patriots coming in. We're gonna need him. We're gonna need him. I mean, Evans is out for the year,
Ah,
possibly done. I mean, at his age, who knows how he comes back, if he comes back. We have a top 10 rushing offense with Bucky Irving, and we have a bottom 5 rushing offense without Bucky Irving. So,
whew.
needless to say, we need him on the field this Sunday if we want a chance against the Patriots.
Yeah, and especially like let's just talk about Baker Mayfield. Let's just talk about Baker Mayfield.
Gladly.
Ta- Gladly, exactly. I mean, dude, just like LeBron in his rookie year, dude, this man's coming out here, doesn't have much talent, but he's making talent. It's crazy how he's elevating his team when you don't have a superstar guy out there. Like, it's
He's
amazing.
such a fun guy to watch.
Yeah, really, really, for real. But what I wish the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was fully healthy when they played my Lions. That would have been an absolute crazy game. It would have been a crazy
I
game.
think I think we just caught you guys in a really bad spot. You guys had just lost the week before that to Kansas City. You guys don't lose two in a row. Prime time in Detroit. Tough spot. We were banged up, but hey, that's why they play the games. And yeah, we'll get healthy and we'll see what we can do. Luckily, we're in a weaker division. Atlanta seems to be sputtering every week. You don't know what you're going to get with them. Carolina, big win. But can they sustain it? Is it sustainable? I don't know. But yeah, man, the Bucks, if they can keep things going, they're gonna get in the dance. And once you get to the dance, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, especially with this phenomenal. You got a defensive guru as a head coach. Um, you never know. Um, but um, yeah, the Lions, man, they're definitely motivated in that way, man. When you lose, they come back even more. They come back even harder.
Dan Campbell's gonna have them going after a loss.
Yeah,
You can bet that.
Yeah, my only worry as a Lions fan is that the defensive coordinator, the defense in general. When the defense is going, dude, best team in the league. But defense is inconsistent, man. Offense is always gonna be there, but the defense, man, if the defense don't show up, we're just not gonna get it done. So I'm a little worried
Defense
about the
wins
defensive
championship.
coordinator. Yeah, yep, definitely defense wins the championships. NCAA side of things, especially with the football. But let's talk about the upsets, man. Oh my God, SMU beating Miami, Miami having like a 10% chance of getting into like the playoffs, pretty much done, and then NC State beats Georgia Tech. An absolute battle between quarterbacks right there. I watched that game. That was a phenomenal game to watch. Um,
Yeah, two big time ACC teams go down in the same week. ACC's kind of wide open right now.
yeah, no, I,
Duke Duke got a big win against Clemson. Clemson's a dumpster fire. I mean, who knows what's going to go on in the ACC right now?
yeah, I agree with that, man.
One
CJ,
big thing I'd like to point out about that Miami game, Carson Beck. How many? This is
yes,
their second loss now. Both times he gets on the podium and buries his team. As a quarterback that wants to go into the NFL, you could not show an NFL GM least less attractive things than throwing your team under the bus. As the quarterback, you are the captain, you are the leader. If that ship makes a mistake, that is on you. You do not go up there and bury your team.
yeah, no, I exactly agree with that. And you have great templates of that exactly happening. Shadur Sanders. I mean, he was doing that in Colorado, and look at him now. Now, I'm not saying he's not good. Shadur's clearly have the talent, but um, that's a great example of what you don't do. Is Shadur Sanders learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw it with Tua. Tua stood up in front of the press conference and said they had no leaders on the team and they had no one was holding anybody accountable. You're the quarterback of an NFL franchise. You got given the keys to that franchise. It's your job to take all, you're going to get all the praise in the world. You go out there, you win off five in a row, everyone's going to be talking about you and you're going to love it. At the same time, you start losing, you cannot throw the blame wherever you see fit off of you. If you're going to take all the shine, you need to take all the punishment as well.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you, man. And not just that, I mean, Carson Beck is like almost, you could say he's falling off as well. I mean, at one point he was a stud. Now you're throwing a bunch of picks, and I mean, yeah, your O line ain't the greatest. Got to be honest, your O line ain't the greatest, but yeah, you
Yeah,
don't out.
Georgia's definitely used to seeing this.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, but then me and you were also talking about the big game between the battle of the Bulldogs. I mean,
The
Mississippi
battle of the
State.
Bulldogs, my upset of the week.
Yes, the upset of the week, man. Would you like to go into why you think they may beat them?
All right, yeah, I mean, look, this isn't going to be a popular pick. You're not going to want to ride it. The spread's sitting at 8 points right now.
Ooh,
Georgia -8 on the road. Mississippi State is going to be rocking.
yep.
Rocking. The cowbells will be going. They've been so close to upsetting these big teams so many times. I think it happens this weekend in Starkville. Georgia is on upset alert. Last week, we watched this game together, Evan. Florida looked awfully good against that Georgia team.
They did. They did indeed.
I understand they're coming off firing their coach and teams are chippy after they fire their head coach, but look, Florida did not look outclassed. That was not a fluke. Florida was right in there with them. And if they go in there with that same mindset against Mississippi State, they might get upset.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. Um, for sure. I mean, not just that. Gunnar Stockton. I do got to give him some credit. He had a really big game against Ole Miss. 4 touchdowns. Didn't even throw a pick. I got to be honest. Blake Stampin. He had a big game, but overall not the greatest season. Not the greatest season. I do think they're outclassed there. But like you said, they've been rolling. Mississippi State's definitely been rolling. So
They've been right there so many weeks in a row. I think they get it done one of these weeks.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, they've been really close to the games they played against the top 25. Like you just said, they've been almost beating them. Yeah,
They should have
yeah,
beat Texas. I mean, they kind of blew that game against Texas. Should have beat Texas.
yeah. Anything else? Anything on top of your head with NCAA football?
Oh yeah, there's plenty. We could go on for hours with NCAA, you know me. But I think one of the also a sleeper game here. I mean, it's not really sleeper, of course. It's the SEC against SEC, but LSU Alabama. I mean,
Oh
LSU's
yeah.
coming off firing Brian Kelly. Alabama's rolling right now after they got embarrassed week one by my Florida State Seminoles. But we don't have to talk about them. Um, yeah, LSU. Can they come in and shock the world?
I don't know, man. That defense. Whoo, that defense is. It's been all offense, no defense. I mean, and when you go against Alabama, man, you got to have defense. So pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
no, I agree. I agree. I think Ty Simpson could put himself right in the Heisman front running with the big game here against LSU. I understand LSU's not having that good of a year and they had all these high expectations coming in. But look, it's a big time program. You go out there and have a day against them, you're going to be up there.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Any more top picks you got in there, man? Like you said, we could be talking about it all day. Oregon.
Looking at
Oregon's
my
gonna.
board, I mean, something that did jump out real quick, and then we'll wrap up NCAA. Indiana is currently sitting 14 and a half over Penn State. Indiana is my favorite to win it all right now. I really like them. I think they're rolling. I love what Signetti has going. I love his attitude, his swagger. They're going to go out there and look, Penn State just got embarrassed last week against Ohio State. So to me, 14 and a half is way too small. I really like that number for Indiana, and I think they could cover that easily.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you, man. Indiana. Yeah, Oregon, man. I got to be honest. Oregon is looking at their games, man. They're all around amazing, right? They're going in the next week with a lot of fire underneath them, man. We were just talking about this actually. Yeah, so let's get into it. BYU, Texas Tech. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, look, college game day is going to be there. It's going to be a great atmosphere. Texas Tech is rolling after they went on the road and embarrassed Utah. That was a terrible loss for Utah. There was so much hype around them, and Texas Tech just came in there and shut the door. But look, this BYU team is legit. They are on fire right now. They had a big win last week. They were the underdog. They went in, won outright. They got a quarterback wearing number 47. Anything's possible.
Yeah, I was seeing on social media about that. That's hilarious. But yeah, they are coming off that Utah W. Utah is they're definitely they were playing really good. But if I'm not mistaken, I mean, yeah, their quarterback Bear, how you say his last name? Batchmeyer, I would say.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we can roll with that.
yeah, yeah, we can roll with that. Yeah, Bear Batchmeyer, man, he could have played a little bit better. But Devin Dampier, all overall the quarterbacks didn't really play too good in their last game. Um,
No, Texas Tech's defense looked very impressive against a Utah offense that was coming into that game having some big expectations.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But the BYU's halfback LJ Martin, dude, whoo, big game from LJ Martin, man.
Yeah, the Storm and Mormons, they're always rolling out there in BYU.
All right. Well, hop in the NBA or
Yeah, we can jump right into it. Let's go. This is your forte, sir, so I'll let you lead the way.
it definitely is my forte. Um, so I mean we got a top conference game coming up. 76ers versus the Bulls. They're both 5-1. We're neck and neck in the conference.
Your Chicago Bulls.
My Chicago Bulls, man. If Wayne Tar rearranged the game room, dog. I tell you, when we start doing this more, man, I'm gonna have it on the back wall. DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler. I'm gonna have all of it. Michael Jordan. But yeah, McCain is back. He was hurt. I think it was like a sprain or something, but or a strain or something. But he'll be back. Ao's out. Ao DeSumo, he's out. He's our shooting guard.
Jared McCann?
Yeah, Jared McCain. Yep. Jared McCain's gonna be
Wonder
back.
if he got hurt making those TikTok videos.
Oh, man. Uh, you never know. But Ao DeSumo, he's out. That's gonna hurt us a lot. But overall, man, Bulls top two teams in assists. 76ers, I don't know too much about them. I just know they're really injury prone right now. Joel Embiid's sitting out because of his knee. Paul George, he just got rumor is he's gonna be back because he's been playing 3-on-3. doing really good on 3-on-3s. So that might be a tough game, especially with DJ Edgecombe. Him playing. Obviously, generational talent. I've
Balling, balling.
I've I've never seen a person come into an NBA game drop 46 points in the first like two games. That may have been his first
Yeah,
game, actually.
I mean, unfortunately, he did it against my Boston Celtics. Couldn't happen against the worst team, but yeah, I found out who he was real fast.
Yeah. But that was a greasy game though, was it not?
It was. I mean, we were kind of leading the whole game, and then we blew it there at the end. But yeah, that rookie. I mean, wearing number 77 out there hooping like that. How could you go wrong?
Yeah. DJ Edgecombe is going to be a generational talent as long as he keeps, putting his training first and, his development first. But other than that, the Bulls, only reason why we're doing good, I got to be honest, teams are shooting really poorly against us, like 25% from the three when they play against us. And then we're just passing the ball, man. Stacey King himself, he's been telling people, especially when Zach LaVine was playing for us, we can't be playing isolation basketball. We have to continuously keep moving. And that's the only way we're going to beat these teams, if we stay passing the ball as a team. Uh, but other than that, moving on, we got Spurs and Lakers. LeBron out. Austin Reeves is out. Luka Doncic day to day. Oh, I'm sorry. Austin Reeves is day to day. But LeBron is guaranteed out. Um, Dylan Harper is going to be out. De'Aaron Fox is going to be out. Jeremy Sochan is going to be out. Or Socon is going to be out. Um, so it's going to be the next guy up for them. But that's going to be an interesting match because they're up there too. Really good teams. Two really good teams.
Yeah,
Some of the
definitely.
favorites.
And can Wemby keep it going? Can Wemby keep his MVP candidacy going? I mean, right now he's got to be the front runner easily.
Yeah,
And if he can get the Spurs beating these teams and they can build that confidence against these top teams in the West, I mean, look out, man. They get the Aaron Fox back. It's going to be a scary team.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a scary team because they've also drafted really well and they've traded really well. You got Stefan Castle, absolute phenomenal. I think he's in his sophomore or junior year. He's looking really good. He also complements Victor Wembanyama really well. You got De'Aaron Fox. He just knows how to pass the ball around really well, and also really good mid range player, and that's what you need. Um, but yeah, Fox is gonna be out. Jeremy Sochan's gonna be out, man. But it's gonna be the next man up. But other than that, I kind of talked to you a little bit about this. John Morant, being back from suspension, says he's lost joy playing. Okay, not just
Yeah.
that, he got not just that he got suspended by outing his coaches in his after game show when he's talking to the media, saying what was the issue out there, and he was just saying go ask the coaches, and he was pretty much saying the coaches were saying they wish he didn't play, but that's what he said. I don't believe that's what was said. Nobody wants John Morant not to play, but yeah, we were just talking about this in the college football. Carson Beck, man, you just can't do that. That's how you get
No,
kicked
you
out of the
can't do it.
league. You're a professional. You get paid professional money, man. Um, you can't go out there out your coaches, man. That's how you get released and nobody wants you. I mean, it's just that
Yeah, I mean,
simple.
I think that's a real interesting emerging story is John Morant. Because look, it's like if you're a team right on the crest of making the playoff and making a run, you want him on your team. He's a guy that can come in, put points on the board immediately, make your team better on the court immediately. But the only thing that has to worry you is the locker room stuff. Is he going to come in and be a cancer? Is he going to break the locker room apart? Because if you're a team on the fringe, you can't afford that. You can't afford to bring somebody in that's going to make it all about them and what they have going. Yeah, he's a guy that if you're on the fringe, you don't know if you want to bring him in. I mean, I don't know. He's obviously a generational talent on the court, but all his off court antics, it's something that you're gonna have to think about long and hard before you pull the trigger.
Yeah, if you're a coach, you're really thinking about, if I have a lot of draft picks, example, it was OKC Thunder like 4 or 5 years ago. Do you really want to bring that type of guy in and influence young guys with this type of stuff, encouraging violence and stuff like that? You don't want that.
Yeah,
You really don't want that. Um,
no.
um, but yeah, also Spurs. People are starting to throw in there. Are Spurs contenders? For the big pro day, big pro championship, man. No, I don't think so. I think they're too young. I mean, Victor
Yeah,
Wembanyama.
The West is stacked, man. The West is that's tough.
Yeah,
Tough.
It's tough. Yeah, especially when you got GSW have nothing but just absolute playoff veterans over there. Then you got Victor Wembanyama. He's been winning his whole career, but not in the pro side of things. He hasn't won on the pro side of things yet. Stephon Castle never been there. De'Aaron Fox only been in the, like the first, you know, division. Not division, but the first
Yeah,
part of the
yeah,
playoffs.
yep.
Early round exits. Not really too deep into it, but I personally don't think they're ready yet, but that's definitely been getting thrown in the air lately about it. Um,
Yeah, I mean, look, it's the top two. You got OKC and Denver. Um, but after that, I mean, it's kind of wide open. Like we just talked about with the Lakers. You don't know what LeBron's going to give you. You don't know what Luka's going to be able to give you. I mean, you know he's going to give you 40 on offense, but then he's just going to go give up 50 on defense. So,
an absolute
I mean, the
potato.
West is kind
Yeah,
of wide open.
yeah. No, I definitely agree with you.
After those top two teams, there's definitely a chance for them to sneak in there.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure, man. On a GSW been playing kind of. I thought they'd be playing a little bit better than they are. 4-3. That's kind of bad. Didn't just the other night. I mean, you were watching the Denver game. I mean, look at Jokic. I mean, the guy's coming into the season bigger than he ever has been. Like that dude
He
looked
is been
that.
eating.
Yeah, dude, he's been eating while watching them horses. Dude,
Yeah,
that
he's
guy.
on the horse diet.
Yeah, yeah, dude, that guy came in huge, bro, huge. But Aaron Gordon been having a pretty good season. Jamal Murray started off pretty good. So I think they'll eventually start balancing out a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
but but then you got this whole sports gambling thing going on, man. Like, come on, can we just play basketball, man? Yeah, I don't know what it
Hate to
is,
see
man.
it.
Yeah, you really do, man. You really do hate to see it.
These guys are
Uh,
out there making millions of dollars just throwing games got for guys like us that just want to go home and watch a good game and not have to worry about all the extracurriculars going on. And say you come home, you want to throw 20 bucks in a game. I don't want to have to worry about this guy if he's going to be trying or not, if he has action on the other side. Like, it's not good for the integrity of the game. And this isn't the first time the NBA has had gambling problems, you know?
yeah.
It's it's a bad look for the league. It's a bad look for professional sports, and it's got to stop.
Yeah, yeah. I know Adam Silver's been investigating a lot of it, and pretty much every day something new comes out about it. But no, I agree with you. Guys like us that 9 to 5. Like we just want to come home watch the game, man. Um, and not just that. Like, how bad does it have to be? Where like, why do you need more? Like, why do you need more? You're already making plenty. Like, but it's crazy, man. All these issues going on in the NBA, man. Makes you think of what's going around all these other leagues too. I mean, it really does.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a great segue into the next topic. If you don't have anything left for the NBA, gambling. I mean, Shohei Otani, they just won the World Series.
Yeah, yeah,
They looked good. I mean, that was a great World Series. People are saying greatest World Series of all time.
yeah,
Every game in it to the end.
yeah.
I
11
mean,
innings.
nobody expected the Blue Jays to come in there and be able to compete. They stole that first game. After that, LA comes back, wins the next two. Everyone's like, this is over. Blue Jays said, no, no, we got more than you expect. And they were this close to walking it off.
Yep, exactly. Me and you were just talking about the last play of the game. A throw from the shortstop down to the home plate, ended the game, man. I mean, Dodgers won 5-4 over the Blue Jays. The series was 4-3. 11 innings that last game went into. Absolutely amazing, crazy game for Shohei Ohtani, man. A great pitcher, a great hitter. And that's not just that. The Dodgers went back to back. That's 3 championships in the 6 years, man. Like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That's what a $325 million roster will do for you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. When your owner actually wants to spend money, well, actually wants to be a um, owner won't
Whoever
be a
their
winner.
Asian Pacific scout is, he needs a raise.
More than a raise, my
To
friend.
go, I mean, Yamamoto to throw 100 plus pitches the night before, then come out, close the game, 3 innings close. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's unheard of. They got their money's worth out of him.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Matter of fact, I think I seen he was in MVP, like he was being brought up into it as well. Um, let's talk about big name free agents, man. We got a few of them out there, man. We got Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman, Cody Bellinger, Dylan Cease, Bo Bichette. I'm a Cubs guy. Um, I don't think we're gonna get Kyle Tucker back. I'd like us to. I don't think he'll come back. Um, then our pitcher, our left-handed pitcher, just player option declined, team option declined. Um, any anything going on in the Tampa Bay side of things?
Well, look, I mean, there's some big news down in the Rays organization. New ownership, new ownership. I
Oh,
mean, we just talked about the Dodgers buying $325 million worth of a World Series. Look, baseball, no salary cap. It's all about what your owners want. Do your owners want to spend the money to win? And our last owners, they didn't. They didn't care. It was an investment for them. It sucked to see Snell and Glass now on the Dodgers winning that World Series. That hurt very bad. Now, look, can they come in and buy a bunch of new guys? They can. The only bad thing is we need a new stadium.
oh
Tropicana
yeah.
Field, the contract coming up, it just got destroyed. They just rebuilt it after the hurricane. Will these owners be willing to shill out millions and build a new stadium at the same time? Yet to see. But look, the Rays have always won on young talent. Any Rays fan knows that. We don't get big name guys. We win with our farm system. So hopefully they got some guys down there and next year they're ready to go because after a couple disappointing years, you want to see improvement. And I understand the AL East is the toughest division in baseball with the Red Sox and the Yankees throwing out as much money as they do. But we've always been able to compete. I believe we always will be able to compete. And hopefully these new owners bring some money in and we can get some big time guys in there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Cubs fan, man. I mean, finally we're starting to win a little bit, but I think we're in the same boat with our owners. Just Chicago in period. Chicago in period. We've just had years and years of owners just not wanting to invest in teams and want to be greedy with money. Me being a Bulls fan, same with the Bulls, man. The Bulls has always been a 500 team, not too good, not too bad, and just overall, just owners just not wanting to add things to it. So.
Yeah, it changes the whole game when you got an owner that cares. It really does. And this is a good time to introduce our first segment. It's our first segment
Oh
as a
yeah.
podcast. And I will give credit to Guy Boston Sports. I got this idea from them. But look, comment your pick of the week down below. We will choose one commenter every week and we will shout out their bet. If their bet hits, we will roll it over to the next week and we will ride them until they lose. We will roll with you until you lose, and then we will choose a new commenter. Um, this is a good chance for you guys to get your bets in there. You know, me and Evan are going to have our bets of the week, but there's always going to be stuff out there that we don't see that you guys see. We know you guys are ate up with it. We're sick in the head too. We love it. We can't get enough. So
Yeah.
just drop your best bet down below, and good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
With
is there?
that, we'll jump right in to the best bets. You got anything in mind?
Yeah, I bet it on the Bears. In the I think next week they play the Giants.
The
Uh,
Giants, yeah, number sitting at 3.5.
yeah, 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 man. Um, yeah, I'm favor of them winning it, of course. I think right now, I think it's what? I think under 47.5.
Yep.
Yep. There's that. The other one I was looking at, the NBA, the Bucks. They play the Raptors. I think that'd be an easy game for them to win. So yeah, the Bucks over 237 and a half. Um, I think if you do the final, it'd be a great pick.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like those two picks. The Bears are interesting, man. I mean, coming off that last second victory against Cincinnati, I don't know how Cincinnati collapses like that 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, that's wild.
Um, Jackson Dart's been balling. I mean, it's 3.5. I almost don't mind buying that down to three just so you don't get stuck with the hook if there is some crazy last minute field goal at the end of the game for Chicago. The hook kind of worries me a little bit. So if you can buy that down to 3, get Chicago -3. Yeah, I don't mind that bet at all.
All right. All right. You got any favorite picks?
I do. I do. My favorite pick of the week. This might sound a little crazy with how they're coming off. Ravens -4.5 against the Vikings. I
Oh,
understand. I understand the Vikings played good. JJ looked good. JJ's back. Justin Jefferson finally has a quarterback. Ravens need this win. Lamar was out too long. They lost too many games. They need this win on the road in Minnesota. The place is going to be rocking. Give me Baltimore -4.5. I love it.
you said Baltimore -4.5.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
all right. No, I agree with you though, man. I mean, Cincinnati absolutely like not being in there, man. You know, Joe Flacco playing phenomenal at his age. That's crazy. In all fairness, he does have really, really great weapons, of course. But no, I.
Maybe his best of all time.
You never know. I mean, even himself was saying it. So, no, man, I like those picks, man. I like those. Was there any more you had?
Yeah, one more to wrap it up, and we appreciate all you guys watching. If you've watched this long, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate it. Share it if you're feeling generous. I mean,
Yeah.
we're growing. We're trying to grow this podcast. We're just here to shoot the crap with you guys and just having fun. But one pick in college football, we got Auburn versus Vanderbilt in Nashville, right down the road from us. -6.5. Vanderbilt comes in -6.5 after that loss against Texas. I mean, they pretty much got beat the whole game. They came back at the end a little bit, made it interesting with that onside kick. I mean, I could have covered that onside kick. It was rolling around for so long. I think it's still rolling to this day, actually. But it's up in the air. I mean, fired Hugh Freeze last week. We don't know. Jackson Arnold comes into Oklahoma with this huge hype, 5-star. He's the guy. They boot him after 1 year, send him to Auburn. Has not looked like a running back there playing quarterback. I mean, they muster 3 points against Kentucky last week. That's bad. But they could be coming in with confidence. With all that being said, give me Vandy -6.5 at home to beat Auburn.
All right, man. You got anything else to add to it?
I think that's it, man. We really appreciate you guys for coming in and giving us a chance and watching us. We're gonna do our best. Like we said, we both work 9 to 5 jobs. We're gonna do our best to get these uploaded every Wednesday. We'll recap the week before, and we'll go into the next week. Any big news stories, we'll cover them. And we appreciate you guys. Have a great night.
All right.